The open pit slope analysis and design is a subject offered to the BTech mining engineering students in the 7th semester. The students of other discipline can also opt because it is an elective subject. The question is why this subject is relevant for the engineers, particularly for mining engineers, civil engineers and the geotechnical engineers in particular. We all know that in Indian context the mining majorly is dominated by the open pit mining method of extraction. Maybe it is in coal as well as in mineral sector. Okay. So the problem of management of slope comes into a picture, and it is a big concern for the mining companies. Because of the large scale operation of the open pit mines, the effective management and safety of the bench slope, dump slope, tailings dam embankment, Ash-Dyke embankment is very important issue for the smooth running of the mining business in particular. So we should know what specifically the technical parameters basically contributes to the instability of the slope, as well as what are the methods that technically available with us to mitigate the hazard related to the slope failure. So this course basically going to address both the issues, to understand the issues in particular and also to suggest mitigative measures and to do modeling about the slope behavior in particular. So what is slope? Slope may be a natural slope that is formed in rock and soil, or it is basically in mining context it is an created excavated slope due to the extraction or extraction of the minerals for removing the overburden and accessing the coal and minerals. Okay. So these benches are sequentially made with a safe angle and height. Okay. But for the entire life of the project, maybe the project life is around 10, 15 years, 20 years, that slope has to bear the load of that much amount of time of different exposures. We know in mining big vehicles, earth moving machineries are operating in large scale. So the heavy earth moving machineries always generates a huge amount of vibration load in a low frequency zone. Okay, that is very sometimes dangerous for a large deformation in the dump slope. Apart from that, regular production blast contributes to large extent to the instability of these mine slope as well as mine dumps, and also the factors particularly in the season of monsoon, month of July, August, September, different case studies basically observe that failures are a general phenomena in these mines due to the ill management of these mine slopes. So a technical answer, a technical measures need to be undertaken. Who will take these measures? The mining engineers, the engineers deployed in that mine site. So for the mining engineers, the knowledge of managing these slope, understanding the technical problem of this slope is necessary. So the open pit slope analysis and design subject as a course going to give the students these insight, the ability to solve this problem. Okay. Now this is about the general mine bench slope. Okay. In coal mines, bench slope stability is a big issue compared to the metal mines, but in coal mines apart from that, large amount of waste that is excavated due to the deep open pit mine operation, maybe in the range of 150 meters or like that, a huge amount of waste rock is going to generate. The question is where to dump, how to manage those large heaps, man-made structure, huge man-made structure. So, effective management of these dumps needs a clear-cut geotechnical knowledge and expertise, particularly in mines. So, this course is going to give that technical inputs to the budding engineers as well. The third most important part of this course is basically in metal mines. We know that there is a huge amount of tailings generated from the mine plants. So, this mine tailings is one, it is a environmentally hazardous. If it is been in contact with the environment or water bodies, that may leach. So, we cannot afford to do that, we have to keep separate. So, to keep in a stack yard, we have to form a embankment dam, that is tailings dam embankment, okay, tailings dam that store those tailings, okay. These tailings is a loose fine aggregates, and in the monsoon season the stability of this dam is a very big issue. And also time to time when the capacity is full, we need to enhance the height to further improve the capacity of the tailings dam, so that a huge amount of materials can again be dumped. But again the issues coming that the stability of that enlarged or the heightened dams, that is a big issue. So, how to deal with that situation? The fourth stability issues in the slope that often we basically face, that is the Ash-Dyke embankment. Ash-Dyke embankment is a structure that is very much prevalent with or linked with the thermal power stations. Okay, there are mines that basically supply the coal to the thermal power stations, and we know in the coal fire thermal power station a huge amount of ash produced. This ash is environmentally hazardous, we all know. So, to keep it aside in a place so that it will not going to enter into the environment, not going to further pollute the environment, we have to stack in a particular specified place, and that Ash-Dyke embankment going to create a large structures. Okay, that instability also sometimes causes a big problem to the mine management. So, all these different kind of slopes, their stabilities issues and their failure patterns, how these kind of slope basically fails. In a loose soil, the pattern of failure of those slope. In a hard rock metal mines, the pattern of failure of the slope is not the same. There are different kind of failure pattern, and that is why different kind of criteria also been developed by different engineers. Okay, and it has been widely practiced globally. Okay, Hook and Brown is there is a famous book of that. Okay, we all know that. So these issues is coming in a big way because of the large scale operation of the open pit mines. Now the question is how we will handle this situation. To handle this situation, numerical methods give us the opportunity to model these large scale geostructures, their behavior, their response under different external loading conditions. This course is going to illustrate to the students with those abilities how to model with finite element methods, how to model the mine dumps with the finite difference method, how to deal with the failure of a jointed rock mass with a discrete element method of analysis. So these are very important skills nowadays required for the mining engineers and the civil engineers in particular to deal with the field kind of situation. So this course is going to give those expertise as well as at the end we are going to deal with different or a few live mine case studies, how to handle those case studies with the numerical tools, the model. So, the students will get a holistic picture, holistic view of the problem of the mine slope stability issues and its allied areas of contributing the instabilities and the way out, how to model it, those kind of things will be covered. Hope you will enjoy this course. So, I will request you to join this course, Open Pit Slope Stability Analysis MND 402. Thank you very much.